Now I'm doing the Animagus adventure. Why are you staring at me? There's a daft rumor going around about you. It's too stupid to be true. People who would know are saying that you have somehow learned to become an Animagus. Like you said, it's a daft rumor, spoken like someone trying to hide the fact and that they are an Animagus and not doing a particularly good job. If you are what people say, then there's a thing that needs doing. You'll have to be a little more specific. Job then it's complicated, but it could get you 25 house points if you do it right. You would have to be a real Animagus though. 25 house points, that's quite a lot. I wasn't born yesterday. It's a little hard to trust you. Nevertheless, would make you a hero to your annoying mates in Gryffindor, but first things first, you need to prove yourself. See that first year over there? Go and use your Animagus ability next to him. You're amazing. Wait till my friends see this. Stay here, I'll be right back. That was deeply embarrassing for you and for dogs everywhere. Still, you got the job done, so you deserve to know the details. The person who wants it done cannot be involved in any way. I won't agree unless you tell me. It's Professor Snape. I have so many questions. Meet me in the library tonight when everyone else is at supper and come alone. You came alone? Of course. Now I think you owe me some answers. Snape trusts me, or at least trusts that I'm not stupid enough to betray him. Let me know that he's fresh out of memory potion. What's this got to do with my Animagus abilities? Have collected discreetly, no one can know, which may involve some light deception. This all sounds very dodgy. First things first, first thing to sort out is actually in a memory potion, and that means research. I heard rude little voices. Can I help you find anything? Just no, thank you. Just doing our homework, ma'am. Very well. Hurry up and be done. You are brilliant to learn. We are doomed. What? Let's go grab some books. We have got a recipe. Ali hosty leaves, peppermint eel's eyes, and jabbernoll feathers. Whatever those are? Is that the is what 25 house points is what those are? I'll meet you in the herbology greenhouse later. Spirit will be sure to have El Hosty and Peppermint, although she's not likely to just give it to us. No questions asked. You'll have to find another way then. What did I tell you? Snape is looking about. He's watching you. Now see if you can get his ingredients. Professor Snape, may I harvest a few things before you close up the classroom? That depends. What is it you want? Alley Hostel and Peppermint Professor. I'm afraid not too many things can go on with that combination. Now you and Miss Nine run along. I must fetch some mandrakes. What happened? She wasn't going going for it. You leave the classroom and I'll do my thing. Oh, hello there, wee creature. You're a handsome little pup. Do you mind staying on guard while I fetch some mandrake seeds? Won't be a moment. Now to gather everything as fast as I can. Got the alley hosty and the peppermint. Now to get out of here. I had a question and your door was open. What are you doing here? It's hard to explain exactly. I'm just doing a little side job for someone, collecting ingredients. I can see that. Half blood. You can chat with Dane later. Just what we need. A curious Hufflepuff sticking her nose into our business. Don't get your knickers in the tryst. What's next on the list? And they are a good cue for Spattergott. I'll poke around the hospital when the coast is clear. What are you doing in the hospital and feeling alright? I'm leaving Fane to guard the place while Madame Pomfrey steps out. Lots of strange things going on around here. If you don't have business in the hospital, you best to head somewhere else. He's a fierce guard dog. When he's not sleepy or playful at any time, don't test him, alright? He's blocking the supplies, but maybe he would let something else in. Woof woof woof! I must have tired him out. Time to grab the supplies. I feel like I'm covered in Fane slobber now. Eel's Eye, okay, I'm nearly done. Just need to find Mueller and walk out where we get Jabonol feathers. Jabonol feathers. 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 I'm gonna duel her. Duel. 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 Gonna duel her. Mila said she would be here, waiting for someone. None of your business. I reckon it is. Been meaning to have a word with you for a while now. About what? About what? But you and Mila snarling. You aiming to make a new best friend. I've seen you two whispering and skulking about, and whispering and skulking. That's my job. Whether you're on, let's settle this. My problem is that you're trying to steal my only friend. We are friends, and you better just deal with it. I knew it's get you on up now. Well, let's go, Esmeralda. We both chose sneaky and then aggressive. We're thinking alike. Oh, she went defensive. That's all you can do. Store a bottle. Well, I shall do the pulso. Boom, and you're done. Not fair, you cheated somehow. Wand's up again. One of you could get hurt. That's the general idea. Not today. It's not Esmeralda. Leave it. You are protecting Dan. We'll discuss this later. Oh, poor Esmeralda. You owe me big time. She is not one to tangle with when it comes to dueling. If anything, you did Esmeralda a favor. I beat her fair and square. From where I stood, it looked like she was ready to go again. I found out where to get Jabonol feathers, but you're not going to like it. Wait, really? Look, it's fine. He's got a large supply of crushed feathers in his office. He won't miss a tiny spoonful. You're dead if you fail, Snape. Just be cautious and use your head, and you'll be fine. There's McGonagall and Flinch. I can loan the password to Dumbledore's office if I stay hidden. I don't like coming all this way just to utter some mumbo jumbo to the giant gold board. They have changed the password again, and there's something I must fetch. I won't be long. Peppermint Toad? What are you looking at, doggy? What sort of student just lets the pet roam the halls? All done, thank you. Peppermint Toad. Got it, thank you, and sorry, Professor, wherever you are. Still lingering in the hallways, not at all suspicious or unusual. Yes, ma'am. Save it. It's time we were honest with each other. It's not easy being an Animagus. Everyone wants to make use of your particular talents, and not always for good. I've heard stories of a little dog running around the school who disappears and reappears in the most peculiar places. Would you happen to know anything about that? And being here so near to the headmaster's office, that's no coincidence, is it? I'm afraid not. You must come clean with me now. Who put you up to this? You have to believe me, this is all a huge misunderstanding. I've just been wanting to use my new abilities lately, and I may have shown off a bit, that's all. If you have so much as think about using your Animagus powers again, I'll see you are banned for good. Now off you go. I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but you actually seem to have done it. McGonagall caught me on my way out of Dumbledore's office. Did she confiscate the ingredients? She never asked me to empty my pockets. Snape will be very pleased. He managed to be very discreet in spite of getting caught. I knew it was important, and I wanted those house points. When he found out you had stormed away, away from McGonagall without revealing his secrets, I dare say he was almost smiled. There may be hope for you yet, assuming you can get rid of that smell. Reminds me of an unwashed dog. If that was meant to be a joke, you should probably stick to your magic. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. 25 house points to Gryffindor. Don't make me this more awkward than it already is. Sick. That was easy. We're gonna do the Animagus adventure side quest. What's going on, Penny? Not sure, but whatever it is, it's drawn a crowd. Let's ask around and see if anyone can fill us in. Apparently, Esmeralda accidentally bumped into Emily Taylor. Tyler, the popular Gryffindor. You mean the one that broke Bill's heart? When Esmeralda didn't apologize, Emily thought it was a fitting punishment to snatch Esmeralda's diary and read it out loud. Don't tell me it's a love letter. If you read one more word, I swear. Wishing for the day you finally look my way, for your eyes are a force I'd willingly lose myself in. Your smile is a beacon of light in the darkness. I have yearned to tell you how I really feel, to stop hiding behind my poisoned tongue. Because I love you, Barnaby. I thought the way she teased him was suspicious. This is undoubtedly the most pathetic thing I have ever read. I'm almost embarrassed for you. It didn't Even rhyme on on the road supposed to be at least creative. You should be thanking me. You'd make a fool of yourself if you actually gave this to him. Just look at you, a greasy-haired, spotty-faced toad who smells like she never bathes. Who could possibly ever be interested in you? That's enough. Give Ismelda her book back. Excuse me, she was rude to me. Why should I? Because you have gone way too far. You're being a bully. If you don't, I'll go tell Professor McGonagall. She's learned her lesson anyway. Let's go. Never asked you for your help. We were just trying to. Just leave me alone. Get lost, all of you. Come on, just let's leave her alone. I have a feeling she might want to talk when she's ready. Oh, and correction, that was the crushed side quest, not the other one. Ooh, as much as I hate to admit it, you may have a point about confessing. I won't know how Barnaby feels until I ask. The problem is, how do I ask? I've fancied him for years, but I have never been able to tell him. Not to mention that I've barely been able to speak to him since I cast Aveto Sectum on him back in the third year. Agreeing to talk to me is one thing, but actually helping me willingly, no imperious cost needed. Why would you want to help me confess to Barnaby? If helping you two get together makes him feel happy, then that's what I'll do. If he's happy, I'm happy. The problem is this may be too big of a job for me alone. Luckily, I know just the person to help. Penny is the nicest, most sociable person I know. If anyone can help you make friends, it's her. I hate pretty popular girls like her, but she did seem concerned for me back in the courtyard. But if she tries to turn me into a teacher's pet like her, I'll transfigure her braids into snakes. Thanks for coming. Ben's is out, so we won't be disturbed. I'm still a little surprised myself. I'm glad you are. I'm a firm believer in giving second, or in Ismelda's case, maybe a fifth or sixth chances. Anyway, what do you need me to do? Ismelda's social skills could use some work before she confesses her feelings to Barnaby. I'm glad to hear that you decide not to give up. Why does that make you glad? I don't know. I just hate seeing people upset. Anyway, Penny, since you are great at making friends and relating to others, I thought you would be a great tutor. You threaten to kill Gryffindors on a daily basis. Looks like you have a lot of work ahead of you. You're finally here. What do you want, Esmeralda? I wanted to say for standing up to Emily for me. Look, don't make me say it, but you said you didn't need my help. Yelled at even creatures in the Forbidden Forest probably heard you. Well, you're welcome, I suppose, if that's all you want. I hate to admit it, but I'm desperate. I need someone to talk to, and I was hoping that could be you. I can't talk to Miula about any of this. She would only mock me, and I tried asking the Bloody Baron, but he refused to comment. You're the only one I could think of. In case you haven't noticed, I don't have a lot of friends. The more I thought about what she said, the more I realized she might be right. The only way Barnaby would like someone like me was if he was forced. I don't think I have ever seen you talk like this before. I didn't mean that. It's just, can we talk or not? We went over listening and social skills, tips for making friends and sharing. We could go over smiling again. No more smiling, my cheeks hurt as it is. But you have done plenty. I know Esmeralda appreciates it too. We'll keep working on that. Don't worry, just be yourself and everything will turn out great. I'm rooting for you. Let me rephrase, just be yourself minus the death threats against Gryffindors. What? Nothing. Meet me in the training grounds. I've got something I want to teach you this time. Ooh, a new spell. Since you spent so much time teaching me, I thought I'd say I thought I'd show you my appreciation by teaching you one of my favorite spells. Don't tell me that it's one of the unforgivable curses, but it's a terrible curse that inflicts terrible suffering and agony upon its victim. The curse of the boogies. The curse of the boogies, but that just gives someone a cold. What could be more cruel than giving someone a stubborn, severe cold that just won't go away? Plus, it's great for getting at a history of magic class. Did I say something wrong? Think this may be the first time I've ever seen you genuinely smile. I think you've got it. Give it a try on me. Don't worry about holding back. Coast of the Boogies. Ah. Judging by how I feel like I got hit by the night bus and my nose is like a tap, I'd say it worked. Even your sneezes are violent. Are you going to be okay? I'll be alright. I know the counter course. I better get going. I want to confess to Barnaby before class starts. Why would you want to watch me to confess to Barnaby? Sometimes these situations are easier if you have more moral support. Plus, if I'm there, I can intervene in case things get awkward. Meet me in the Care Magical Creatures class. There's Barnaby. I feel like someone cast a jelly leg curse on me. More than I have ever liked anyone. Good luck. I hope everything works out. You're determined to get me to say that word, aren't you? But it's nice to know someone supports me. I agreed to let you come, but try not to let Barnaby see you. I have felt this way for a long time, and I have been meaning to tell you for a while, but I was afraid how you'd react. What I'm trying to say is I like you a lot, but you attacked me and called me dumb all those times. I thought you hated me. I could never hate you. I love nifflers, swimming on the Black Lakes, shepherd's pie. Those are all things I love. I was sick to ever think this would work. I should have just forced you to love me from the start. Was it something I said? Does she really hate shepherd's pie? Maybe she prefers pools. I'll take care of it. I don't like the sound of the last comment. I better find her. Thanks for helping me find Ismilda. But what's wrong? You sound concerned. Barnaby misunderstood Ismilda's confession and she ran away upset. I'm worried she'll do something drastic. She mentioned something about forcing Barnaby to love her. There are powerful dangers in Bane from Hogwarts that would explain why she's talking to Jay. Let's listen in and see if we can find out for sure what she's up to. So all I have to do is have him eat this sandwich and he'll fall in love with... Stop right there, I don't want to know. I just provide the love potions. What you do with them is entirely on you. You don't have to do this. My business here is done. If you ever need anything interesting again, just send me an owl. I have to do this. After I confessed, I realized I was sick to ever think Barnaby would ever like me as more than if just a friend. The love potion is the only way we'll ever be together. Easy for you to say, just look at you. You're popular and pretty. This might be the only option I have. What do you think I should do? Don't give Barnaby the love potion infused sandwich. The feelings the love potion creates isn't real love. Sure, Barnaby will obsess over you, but it's all fake. You may be happy with the results for a while, but it won't last. And in the end, Barnaby may end up resenting you. Never thought I'd say this, but you're alright. I didn't think about how Barnaby would feel about this. I'd rather just be friends than possibly have him hate me. Barnaby, how much did you hear? Everything from the word sandwich. My mind automatically tunes in at the mention of food. Someone cast a killing curse on me and put me out to my misery. I thought you just really hated shepherd's pie. Do you forgive me? Go make no one accidentally eats this then. Thanks for talking Ismilda out of using that love potion on me. That's the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me. You're always doing nice things for me and thinking of me and helping me understand big words. I'm still here. We need to talk. We can continue this another time. I wish you could reject someone, because then they could date someone else, you get me? Because I'd reject Barnaby, so then he can develop feelings for someone else. You wanted to talk, but let's wait until after class. I need a little bit more time to collect my thoughts. Now that class is over, what did you want to talk about? Just that Barnaby and I talked it over and we decided we are better off as friends. Of course it does, but I don't want to ruin our relationship by pressuring him if he's not interested. I guess penny lessons worked. Besides, I realized he was too soft for me when he was showering you with compliments. I'm more interested in someone who will bathe in the blood of my enemies. Then I take it that you have moved on. And what does that mean? Don't tell me you don't have feelings for Barnaby. Barnaby and I are just good friends. Anyways, I guess I really just wanted to let you know that I appreciated the help. Does this mean you don't hate me anymore? Never actually hated you. I hate you, who you remind me of. My older sister, ever since I could remember, she's been perfect, smart, pretty, and liked by everyone. I tried to get their attention, turning my sister's trophies into toads, hexing the neighbors, shaving the cat, becoming Gryffindor prefect, joining the Ministry of Magic. At some point, I suppose it stopped just being an act. Sorry, no one deserves to go through that. It's fine, I don't need your pity. If you don't hate me, does that mean we are friends? I guess I could threaten bodily harm against you less often. I better be going. There's one last thing. Thanks. And if you tell anyone about any of this, I won't hesitate to cast a killing curse on you. Well, thanks for watching. Catch you next time. And